go down here into area G, I think it is. Areas A, B, C, D, E, and F look like almost all seasonal campsites, so I'm not going to bother going in there. Okay, we're going to come into camp area B here with lots 228 to 258. Nice large bathhouse. This seems to be a little more open, not as many seasonals in here. A lot of one-way streets back in these. Have to pay attention. That's 258 right there. Over here on this side is 228, 29, 30. 256. That extra wide pads back in here. Patio cabin right beside 253. 252, 51, 50, and then kind of coming back out 249, 248, 247. Over here you can see parts of the rest of the campground. Again, mostly seasonal. Might be a few open spots back in there, but again, because I specialize in just helping people find the right campground for a quick trip, I'm not going to go into all the seasonal areas. This is entering camp area B, 220 to 227 and 259 to 269. Quite a few seasonals here at the very opening of this part of the campground. On both sides, mostly seasonal. Matter of fact, I would call this whole area seasonal. And it loops back out into the other section of the campground, area B. Okay, this is the entrance to the activity center, patios, sports courts, and campgrounds A through G, I think. Got golf cart rentals here. Over here is the activity center. And like I said, a lot of these are seasonals. There's a few miscellaneous empty spots in there where you can get transitional or transient sites, but for the most part, they're seasonal. 179, those look open. 78, whatever's in the back side of them also. Out the front layer here of site A. I'm going to take you back through camp area G, because it looks more like your nightly sites. This is another nice bathhouse here. And this is site G. Camp area G. Okay, entering camp area G. The very first spot here is 747. Now the only difference between these and camp area H is that they're missing a little extension of the concrete where the picnic table sits. But otherwise, they're still full hookups, concrete level. That's 742, 741, 740, 739 back there in the back, 738 out here, and then around the cul-de-sac. But still, great little campsites. Very flat, very level. The park is gorgeous. 732, 731, coming back out of G loop here, 729, 27 there, 26 and 25, you want to be right next door to the activity center and have your kids go to the playground, it's all right there. Okay, this is the road back to Campground H. Really nice. Again, the park is gorgeous. There's paths up through the woods, paved. Some of them are cart paths, some are walking trails. But very nice. Okay, we're entering campsite H. Okay, this is a view from above the sites. You can see they're all pretty similar. Actually, they're identical. It's just a matter of where you're going to be in the camp area. Gorgeous sites. Concrete, mostly level. Full hookups. This is 801 to 842. That's 844 over there. Coming around the bend here, that's 18 or 14, 15, 13. Just so you can get an idea. There'd be 12. On the other side there is 17, 18. Just kind of get an idea. They're all identical sites. Beautiful campground. 820 and 21 are over there. 807. Not taking a lot of time to give you every number of every site because, like I said, they are identical. Wi-Fi throughout the campground. It's very nice, works pretty well. Come around and go to the lower level now. Most of these on the lower level are set up as cul-de-sacs. So as you come down into the campground, 925's over there, 926, 27, 28, and then over here is 924, 923. I'll include a picture of the campground map on this so that you can see the actual layouts. There's one or two full pull-through sites. Right there is one of them. 933, I think it is. And you come around the cul-de-sac. Again, every campsite is the same. Very, very nice campground. Over there's 936, 937. Apologize for the window of the truck, but okay, coming around this way. Again, I'll give you a map of the campsites so you can see them, but for reference, there's 931, 910. There's another cul-de-sac down there. I'm not going to bother running down there. You can pretty see. Like I said, every campsite is the same. Water, full hookup. Another cul-de-sac down here. Here's a really nice bathhouse with a playground behind it. There's also a laundry in there. This side you got 937, 938. $8.98. Over there is $8.57, $8.58. $8.96. And this side, of course, $8.60. Real span of numbers because they just go around the loop and number everything. So $8.93, $8.92 is ADA, handicap. Down here is another cul-de-sac. around this way is 875. There's a little path that goes down to the edge of the water, but not real any water access. It goes to a couple docks. 874, 873. $72, $71, $70. Over there is $867, $866. Yep, just all the same. Level for the most part, maybe a little slope front to back on a few of them, but otherwise nice. $891. $889, $888. Now cul-de-sac back here again. Coming back out of that cul-de-sac is $880, $879, $878, $877. And heading back out. $864. Gives you an idea. Again, I'll provide a map. Coming out of the lower cul-de-sac to the upper. Real nice view of what you got here because there's nobody here today. Those are numbers 856, 55, 54. 52, 51, and 50. Okay. You see this leads right back out of this section. This is Campground H East.